ఆ రకంగా చట్టంలో షెల్ ఎగ్జామిన్ ది ఫీజిబిలిటీ అన్న పరిస్థితుల నుంచి ఎగ్జామినేషన్ కాదు మేము చేసి తీరుతామని చెప్పిన నేటి ప్రభుత్వాన్ని అభినందించాలా లేక నిందించాలా మీరు చెప్పండి. తర్వాత ట్యాక్స్ ఇన్సెంటివ్ టు ప్రమోట్ ర్యాపిడ్ ఇండస్ట్రియలైజేషన్. ఏ రాష్ట్రమైనా అని పెరగాలంటే పారిశ్రామికంగా పెరిగితే తప్ప రాష్ట్రం పైకి రాదు. వ్యవసాయం మీద ప్రధానమంత్రి గారు కూడా మేక్ ఇన్ ఇండియా స్కీమ్ నేను సుమారు 15 సంవత్సరాల క్రితం చెప్పాను పార్లమెంటు. ఒక అమెరికన్ డెలిగేషన్ వస్తే ముందు రోజుల్లో అమెరికాలో ఉన్న ఇండస్ట్రియలిస్ట్ కూడా భారతదేశం వచ్చి పరిశ్రమలు పెట్టాల్సిన పరిస్థితి వస్తుంది. మీరు వస్తువులు తయారు చేయడానికి 100 రూపాయలు అయితే మా దేశంలో తయారు చేయడానికి 30-40 రూపాయల్లో తయారు చేస్తాం మేము. మీరు మా దేశంలో తయారు చేసి ఇతర దేశాలకి మీరు ఎక్స్పోర్ట్ చేసుకుని వేల కోట్లు సంపాదించుకోండి.
On a Sunday morning, but it was important, so therefore we decided to share our views with the media people. It is a first I will speak, then Hari Babuji, he'll elaborate on few points in Telugu, and subsequently if there are questions, jointly we both will try to answer them. I'll speak in English, and then if there is anything, you can further elaborate through Hari Babuji. Lot is being spoken after the special package being announced by the Honorable Prime Minister and the Government of India. Some of political parties and their leaders are referring to stale laddus, two stale laddus. All I know that there are two rotten laddus in the political arena of Andhra Pradesh. One is Congress, the other is YSR Congress. Now it seems a third rotten laddu wants to join the two rotten laddus which are already existing. It seems that Janasena wants to join the League of Congress and YSR Congress. Now, either the leader of Janasena, Mr. Pawan Kalyan, doesn't understand anything, or in his desire to achieve the status of Chief Ministership of Andhra Pradesh, is making misleading statements. Moreover, we strongly condemn, and I make it underlining it, we strongly condemn the utterances and unsubstantiated attacks of Mr. Pawan Kalyan on our senior respected leader Shri Venkaiah Naidu ji. And let me add also, he doesn't need to give any certificate to Venkaiah Naidu ji, neither we are asking for it. Let him himself explain about the conduct of his morality in public life when he makes these personalized attacks. There is a saying, when you grow up the ladder, you tend to become humble. But it seems it is a reverse with Pawan Kalyan. As he is growing up the ladder, he is not becoming humble, he is becoming arrogant and abusive. That shows the character of a person. And therefore, we don't need any certificate from him for Venkaiah Naidu ji. His contribution to the party in building up in Andhra Pradesh and at the center cannot be compared. हिंदी में कहते हैं सूरज को दिया दिखाना. I don't think Mr. Pawan Kalyan can understand that fact. Moreover, I was amazed when on Pawan Kalyan's knowledge of political history. I find it so strange that he, in a same breath, has compared Lal Bahadur Shastri with Indira Gandhi. Does he even understand the ideology, the values of Lal Bahadur Shastri? A man who stood for the nation, a man who stood for the austerity, a man who stood for the farmer's plight, a man who fought against corruption. And the reverse stands for Indira Gandhi, and he compares. As a grandson of Lal Bahadur Shastri, I demand an apology from Pawan Kalyan. He should also apologize to Venkaiah Naidu ji and also apologize to the people of Andhra Pradesh for misleading them. I also found the statement of Mr. Pawan Kalyan that the North India is trying to snatch something from the South India or not giving the rights to the South India. What is this language? North-South divide? You want to divide India? India is one nation. North, South, East, West, we are one. We speak in one language. And for your own political expediency, you are creating North-South divide. Is that going to help India? And let me tell you that if you want to become a good Andhraite, you need to first become a good Indian. And as an Indian, you don't divide a nation. My colleague here, senior colleague, Mr. Rao must have already explained the advantages of special package vis-a-vis with special category. I won't go into those details. But let me also say that those who cheated Andhra, those who were in power at the center and in the state, YSR Congress, father was there. And all along, YSR was there, Jagan was there. The Congress party was ruling here, Manmohan Singh and Sonia Gandhi. They bifurcated in a hush-hush for political reasons. Andhra Pradesh did not include the special category word in the Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Act. And today I charge Congress party that Manmohan Singh accepted the 14th Finance Commission report in January 2014, and he knew about the contents of the 14th Finance Commission and the limitations that special category cannot be henceforth given once 14th Finance Commission is accepted. And Mr. Manmohan Singh had quietly accepted the 14th Finance Commission in January 2014. We came in May, June 2014. Once the government accepts a report like this, it is a mandatory report. Let Congress say that what I am saying or the BJP is saying is untrue. Please, 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 please. Let me complete my, you can ask me the questions. I already said that. So, let the Congress government or the Congress party clarify on this. And therefore, he had accepted the findings, the report, and he knew very well once this starts implementing by the new government, Any government, whether it was his or any other government, you cannot change it because it becomes mandatory. And now you are trying to create this political rhetoric and emotion, and therefore they did not include, that is my charge, because you knew what is 14th Finance Commission, because as a Prime Minister you had taken that report, but you did not implement it. Therefore you did not bring a word called special category status before the report was got implemented. So therefore, it is important that Pawan Kalyan, when he goes into the details of attacking anybody personally or the government, must look into it. I welcome what the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh has said to Pawan Kalyan, and I would also like to know where the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh has said, let Pawan Kalyan spell out how special category can now be given. We will welcome it. Let him not fool the people of Andhra Pradesh. He must come out now and define, and after 14th Finance Commission, how it can be given within the Constitution of India. Once these limitations are there, that is Prime Minister Modi ji's commitment and the Chief Minister of the state commitment that we need to give something which is equivalent or more to the special category. And that is what the special package has done. And let me also, in the end, throw a challenge to those who are raising this unnecessarily unsubstantiated, misleading debate on special category not being given vis-a-vis with special package. I invite any one of them, including Mr. Pawan Kalyan, for a public debate, and I am ready to debate in thread and bear this entire special category, why it cannot be given vis-a-vis with what it has been given under special package. And before they accept my challenge, they must spell out 5 points which has not been covered under the special package if it is compared with special category. Please spell out 5 points only. I'm not asking more, just 5 points. We will understand how much you know. The people of Andhra Pradesh will understand how much you know on the special package and your misleading statements. I will now hand over the mic to my colleague, Dr. Hari Babuji. He will speak in Telugu, and then we are open to the questions.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. కాకినాడలో జనసేన అధినేత పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ వర్ణించడం చాలా బాధాకరం. రాష్ట్రానికి వచ్చే డబ్బు ఎప్పుడూ కుళ్ళిపోదు.
जब स्पेशल कैटेगरी स्टेटस की बात हो रही थी, उस समय तक कि ना तो हम सरकार में थे, ना ही 14th फाइनेंस कमीशन के बारे में पता था. जब 14th फाइनेंस कमीशन, जो कि अभी मैंने कहा कि जनवरी 2014 के अंदर मनमोहन सिंह जी जब प्रधानमंत्री थे, उन्होंने उस रिपोर्ट को उनके पास सबमिट करी गई थी और उसको इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं किया. वो इम्प्लीमेंट करने का जिम्मेदारी हम लोग को पड़ी, क्योंकि हमारी सरकार बनी जब, और ये मैंडेटरी होती है. इसमें मैं और आप इसमें बहस में जाएंगे तो इट्स अ क्वेश्चन, इट्स अ मैंडेटरी होल इशू. जब हम लोग उसको इम्प्लीमेंट कर रहे हैं, तो उसके अंदर जनरल एंड स्पेशल करके जो स्टेट्स को डिवाइड किया जाता था फॉर गिविंग देम सर्टेन फाइनेंशियल पैकेजेस और सेंट्रल टैक्सेस का डेवोल्यूशन करने का वो जो प्रावधान था फॉर स्पेशल एंड जनरल हट गया था. तो वंस दैट इज डन, there cannot be any special category or there cannot be any general category. उसको करने के लिए there are various mechanism under 14th Finance Commission which is called special assistance. There is something which is called revenue deficit grant. 3 राज्यों को revenue deficit grant माना गया, इसमें आंध्र प्रदेश भी आता है, नॉट तेलंगाना. अब आपका 2 साल के अंदर उसके पैकेजेस को बनाना cannot be in 24 hours. You can come and decide with the question which you are asking me. It takes a time to decide the packages for a state. 2 साल लगे, कोई बहुत टाइम नहीं लगा उसके अंदर, और उसको डिसाइड करके हमने दिया. बट एडहॉक जितने पीरियड था 2 साल के अंदर, ऑन एडहॉक बेसिस वी हैव बीन गिविंग देम द स्टेट ऑफ आंध्र प्रदेश मनी on ad hoc basis. Now we have finalized the package. So therefore that is the answer. As far as coming on Mr. Pawan Kalyan, yes, जो आपने बोला और हमने जो बोला है वो सही बोला है कि पवन कल्याण या तो इस चीज को समझते नहीं है, द प्रोसेस ऑफ हाउ द गवर्नेंस इज डन, हाउ द स्पेशल कैटेगरी कुड बी गिवन अर्लियर एंड नाउ इट कैन नॉट बी बिकॉज इट इज लिमिटेड ड्यू टू 14th फाइनेंस कमीशन. एंड उसके बाद पर्सनलाइज्ड होके किसी एक लीडर को आप इस तरह की लैंग्वेज का इस्तेमाल करें तो वो शोभा नहीं देता. कहीं आप एक ऊंचे श्रेणी पे जाके बैठे हैं एज एन एक्टर, नॉट एज अ पॉलिटिशियन बट एज एन एक्टर. सो व्हेन यू गो अप द लैडर यू बिकम हम्बल, you don't become arrogant. That is my statement. Why don't you ask him rather than asking me this question? I am asking you, go and ask him rather than asking me. My dear friend, then ask him the date of his joining NDA and the date of his leaving NDA. We'll come to know. Let Mr. Jairam Ramesh tell where in the 14th Finance Commission there is a word that there is a special category state and there is a general category state, and we will answer that. I have not said anything. I have not said anything. They asked me ask him that question. Ask him that question rather than asking me. I have condemned his language and his attack on the special package, and that is what I have condemned, and I have replied. I am asking you ना, पहले पूछो तो NDA कब join? अरे पहले yeah, if you cannot understand, I don't need to repeat it. Why don't you ask him when the date of his joining? When did I tell? I am saying, please, if you have understood, thank you. He knew the contents of the 14th. Please understand what I said. I said that the Prime Minister of India, Manmohan Singh, was given this report in January 2014. Now, once the Prime Minister gets the report, he knows in principle what all are the clauses under the 14th Finance Commission which are going to be the basis for the future devolution of central taxes to the various states. Now, that is final, and he understood that. Now, it is obviously for implementation, it has to go to the President of India. Once the President of India accepts it, then only we can implement it. So therefore he left the issue of special category status not being decided under the Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Act. Who stopped him from writing that? Sir, again, you always discuss with the, sir, if you are covering the parliament for such a long time, tell me which reports are not discussed with the government of India before it is submitted to the president or to the parliament for approval. 1 year is that the January it should. It was, my dear friend, it was in which year? 2013. When was in 2013? January. I am saying January 2014. It is 1 year. The discussion, he should have brought it in February through the president. Why didn't he bring it through the president, Manmohan Singh? There, a report which was being discussed with the earlier government, then subsequently, it was, my whole argument is that the special category could not be given. That was understood by Manmohan Singh in January 2014 after looking at the what was being the basis of the 14th Finance Commission report, which was under to be implemented after the president gives his consent. Now, based on that, the Congress Prime Minister knew it cannot go further by giving a special category because in principle the 14th Finance Commission was the basis for the future governments to go ahead. Sir, in January 2014, the Prime Minister of India had the basis of what is in the 14th Finance Commission. Well, let's not get into those details. Let's not get into those details because what I have said, I am on record. That's exactly what I've been saying. So therefore, he knew what it is inside. I said, again, I clarified in that also that implementation was left to the next government. Well, great. Well, we will let the time come, we'll tell. We find our future to be very prosperous and we are going to be increasing our footprints in Andhra Pradesh in the coming time. वो उस विषय में कुछ भी बोलना होएगा तो गुजरात की सरकार या गुजरात की पार्टी बोलेगी. अब वो तो आप लोग मीडिया रिपोर्ट पे, स्पेकुलेटिव रिपोर्ट पे हमसे प्रश्न पूछेंगे तो मैं स्पेकुलेशन करके जवाब नहीं दूंगा.